Alright, so just finished a lengthy conversation with the doctor from the recovery clinic, um, going through options of all my options with the amputation, whether keeping my right foot and doing it, just fusing the bottom half of it, and then trying to keep the top, and then doing a ankle replacement, which I don't think is going to relieve the pain. It might relieve a bit of the pain underneath, but I still get a lot of pain when I move up and down in that foot. Um, and then I'd have to go through years of surgery and waiting to, get a ankle replacement. So I'm going to be I don't want to be going in and out of hospital all the time. I just want to accept my new situation, I guess, and get on with it. Be able to do the shit I want. I don't want to be in and out of hospital. I've spent enough time in hospital. That's a pretty shit place. The options that we talked about were obviously below the knee amputations, but there was a couple of different options, which one is going to be sounds to be better than the other, which is called a Symes amputation, where they just basically remove the foot and keep the heel pad, which potentially would allow me to weight bear on the end of the residual limb, which would be good to just move around the house short distances, and also with the prosthetic allows you to put more weight on the end rather than trying to distribute it around. It'll be more like a sock instead of a silicone liner, so would feel a little bit more comfortable and absorb any sweat that happens, whereas if you imagine silicone on skin, it's not very breathable. But my left foot that is all fused and has a big metal rod through it is a bit of a question mark whether they could do this, because they've scraped all the callus away. So that would be a surprise when I wake up after surgery, whether they were able to do that or not. Having one below the knee, and it'd probably still be beneficial to have one Symes and one below the knee. I could also always just adjust the prosthetic leg to even me out, and I would just be able to make myself a little bit taller to compensate for the extra room for the foot that I need. So that's where I'm at now. So we'll see how that goes. Next stage, I guess I'm going to go. I'm going to go call up and book in to see the prosthesis. I can't even say that word. The fake leg dude. Let's call him the fake leg dude. And the whole team of guys, the physiotherapists and all that at the clinic. Going to go and have a chat with all of them in a week or so to get a little bit more information. I'm pretty much there. I've been living in pain for the last 10 years, and I'm just recently just become worse and worse, and I'm quite over it. So I'm all but I've made the decision. I've already decided that that's pretty much the path I want to go down. And there is some major inconveniences. One, I'm going to have a lot of time sitting around not doing nothing. Rehabilitation. Driving is a little bit concerning. I do want to be able to drive any car. I don't want to have hand controls, and I've been told that it is possible to get back there with a bit more work. So I'm not scared of hard work, and I'm sure I'll be able to get there. But that's a major factor to consider if I was to keep my other foot, it would make driving a car a whole lot easier. Obviously, without real feet, I'm not going to have feeling, so I will be having to accelerate with the leg, which I'm pretty used to anyway, because I've got short legs and I mostly do that to, accelerate anyway, because I can just reach the pedals, so I don't know, short ass. Spoke about running. I can sort of get legs to run if I had two different shapes, if I had one longer leg and one shorter leg, it would probably be a little bit harder to get a running leg. I suppose I could attach it to a pole, and I'm not sure how that would work. That would have to speak to, that'll be a question for the foot guys, the fake leg dude. So we will get to that question later, I guess. But anyway, that's me, and I'll speak to you guys later.